Hi everyone, yasa to another episode of Dimitra's Dishes. Today I have another delicious Spanakopita version for you. These are spinach and feta puff pastries. They are perfect for hosting dinner parties because I've said it so many times, but you can make these ahead of time and stock your freezer with them. They bake in no time. They're easy to put together. They look beautiful on any appetizer board or on any appetizer spread. They have that classic Spanakopita filling with the spinach, the feta, except we wrap them in puff pastry, which is buttery and flaky, and you know, we love puff pastry. It just soothes the soul, if you ask me. Sweet or savory puff pastry recipes have to be my favorite. Let me show you how I make them. Okay, we're going to begin by making the Spanakopita, the spinach and feta filling. And we're going to begin with scallions. You need about 3 or 4 scallions here. I'm just going to thinly slice them down to the light green. And I'll save the whites for salad or for another recipe. They're going to go into my skillet with a little bit of olive oil. And we'll cook these for 3 or 4 minutes until they're nice and soft and golden. Then I'll add the grated garlic. Just a few garlic cloves will do, about 3 garlic cloves. Cook them for a few seconds until they're fragrant. Then we're going to increase the heat to medium-high and add the spinach in a few batches. I always like to add the spinach a little bit at a time so that way it doesn't release too much liquid in your pan. This gives some time for the liquid that the spinach releases to evaporate. And I like to season lightly each batch with some salt and some freshly cracked black pepper. Cook it until all of the spinach has wilted and the pan is almost dry. Then go in with some dried dill. If you have fresh dill, that's fine too. About a teaspoon of dried dill is what we're looking for. Take it off of the heat, and then I'm going to add the cream cheese in. I like to have the cream cheese already at room temperature. The heat from the skillet and the spinach is going to melt it, but it just melts so much easier if the cream cheese is already out at room temperature for about an hour. Mix it all together until the cream cheese has been incorporated and everything is nice and creamy. Then we're going to crumble in some feta cheese, about 6 ounces of it. Mix everything all up, and you can give it a taste at this point. And if it needs some more black pepper, I doubt it'll need salt. At this point, I hardly ever add salt to it. Allow the filling to come to room temperature, and then we'll be ready to use it as the filling. So it just does have to cool, otherwise it's going to melt the puff pastry. I like to use these big sheets of puff pastry that I get from my restaurant supply shop. They're 15 by 10 inches, and you can cut these into rounds like I did in my chicken pie version a few videos ago. I'll put the link down below so you can take a look at how we did that. But if you don't want to waste any pastry, you can cut them into rectangles like I'm doing. We're going to cut the long side into 4 strips and then the shorter side into 3 strips. Even though I'm using a ruler, I'm challenged when it comes to cutting straight lines and even portioning it equally, but it's totally fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. They're going to be delicious as is. We're going to brush the bottom side with the egg wash that I just created using 2 egg yolks and a little bit of milk. Mix that all together and brush the edges of the bottom piece of pastry. Then we're going to take a heaping tablespoon of that cooled Spanakopita filling, put it in the center, and then the top pastry, you're going to have to stretch it out just a little bit with your hands, because obviously it has to cover the filling, so it needs to be a little bit bigger. And then we're going to put it on top and press it with a fork to seal and create a beautiful border. Keep doing this, and you could create a little assembly line and not do them one by one. I did it one by one just to show you how to do it, but you can brush all of the bottom pieces with egg first, put the spinach in, and then, you know, the top, so that way you're kind of moving an assembly line really quickly. These are going to get transferred onto a baking tray that's lined with parchment paper. We're going to brush it with more of that egg wash, and then you can just use a knife to slice a decorative pattern on top, whatever you like. I'm just doing these little slits all around. These are going to go either in the fridge or in the freezer for about 15 minutes while the oven preheats to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Putting them in the fridge or the freezer is going to help the puff pastry puff a little bit better once it goes in the oven. If you put it in at room temperature like this, they'll be a little bit on the flatter side, so that's a little tip. Bake them for about 25 minutes on the center rack, and once they come out, they're going to be puffed and golden and beautiful. The filling is going to be creamy and cheesy and so good. Definitely freeze the extras. Whatever you're not using can just go in the freezer. Once they're frozen solid, you can put them in freezer safe bags or containers and then bake them as you need them. These are ready to serve. And there you have it. The Spanakopita puff pastries are ready. Like I said before, you have to trust me when I tell you to make extra. If you need all of them at one sitting, if you're serving them today basically, make a double batch. It's just gonna take a little bit more work, but just double everything. Stock your freezer with these and thank me later, because if you ever have guests stop by and you don't have anything to give them or feed them, they bake beautifully straight out of the freezer. They take an extra maybe 5 minutes to cook because they're frozen. And then you'll have them in front of your guests in under an hour, make some coffee and serve these. They are so delicious and they go well with everything. You could serve these on the side of soup, or like I said earlier, you can have them as an appetizer for your next dinner party. I hope you guys give these a try. Let's do the taste test. They do look amazing. I can't. I've said things are delicious a lot of times, but puff pastry, that creamy spinach and feta filling together, they taste like heaven. They are so good. I cannot wait to wrap this up and take pictures and then sit down and eat like 6 of them. I hope you guys give this recipe a try. You can print it out on the website as always, dimitrasdishes.com. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I'll see you all next time. Gracias.